Okay, so what's up YouTube? It's Cralisa Victoria back with another video. If you guys did not catch my other video on my face routine, you guys, I talked about my face, I talked about my hair, I talked about my weight. I couldn't determine if I was going to wash my hair. As you guys can see, my face is wet, my hair is wet, but you know, it's because I just got out the shower, so I guess I'm going to retwist my hair. That wasn't initially the plan, but you know what? I'm gonna do it. Just because I said I didn't want to retwist my hair the rest of the month, because I kind of wanted to just freeform, and the conditioner is getting in my eye. I wanted to freeform and not really like get in my hair until September. But the more I keep feeling my hair and just feeling like it needs to be moisturized. So I'll be finishing off my coffee and I will be drinking my detox water. You guys, and yes, sis, I'm gonna drink all that whole corner. But I'm literally going to moisturize my hair. Okay. I'm going to take some of this Avocado Moisturizing Hair Milk by Mielle Organics, or Mielle, however you like to pronounce it, Mielle Organics. And it's avocado moisturizing hair milk. So I'm going to take just a little bit, right, or a good amount, and I'm just going to actually take a section of hair, and I'm just going to focus in on the roots. Y'all, I need to really just get this into my hair, because I've been noticing that my hair, it hasn't been super like dry, and I'm gonna just do sections like this, like just twist. So I have to figure out what's going on with my camera, y'all, because I keep running out of storage like on my device, and I gotta figure out why my Canon is not connecting on my chips to my computer. So it's just gonna be a lot, because I can't keep filming this way if it's gonna keep affecting me. But anyway, this is what my hair is looking like, y'all. So it's wet. It is wet. I'm gonna try my best to retwist my hair as quickly as possible. That way your girl can not have to deal. I mean, I have my spray bottle in case I need it, but the goal is to just retwist it as is. And I'm going to be adding some hair milk throughout, as you guys seen me. I'm going to add a little bit of oil as well, just to kind of give it a nice little shine. I'm not going to add this oil. Take that out. Take that back. I did want a nice shine, but y'all, sometimes oil actually make my hair itch, and I don't want to take these retwists out so quick. So I'm just going to take a little bit. I'm going to take each section, I'm going to add hair milk to it, and once I add the hair milk, I'm just going to do like a retwist on each lock, because I feel like my hair really needs some moisture added back into it. I don't want to neglect my hair of, you know, moisture. Like, I really want to add oil to this, but it's like I said, a lot of times oils will cause my hair to start itching. Now, mind you, if my hair is not freshly retwisted and I put like Wild Grow in my hair throughout the week, even though my hair might itch just a little bit, I can scratch it comfortably. You know what I mean? Because my hair is not freshly retwisted. But when my hair is freshly retwisted, there's a certain way in which I'm going to basically scratch my scalp, just to be quite frank. You know the girls who get their hair done and then they sleep on their hands when their hair is tied up? Yeah, that's me. So if you can only imagine, it's going to be a certain way in which I have to scratch my hair whenever it's itching, because I don't like to, you know, like when you retwist your hair, that's something you don't do every day. So you want to try your hardest to try to keep that retwist together. So that's pretty much me. When I do like a simple, quick retwist, like what I'm doing now, I actually will hold the hair that's retwisted, take some product, retwist another lock, you know what I mean, and just add them all together out of my hand instead of continuing to clip them. Some people do, they clip each one, and I just feel like sometimes when you are trying to get this retwist out the way, you don't want to double work. So for me, I pretty much like to, you know, you probably can see, retwist it like that, take the whole group I'm working on. So like, for example, these 3 or 4 I just took a clip on. I'm gonna take like a small clip, like so, if I can get this out. I'm gonna take a small clip. I'm gonna clip it up top, but I'm also gonna take another clip and I'm gonna clip it down bottom. And this is because I'm trying to get a retwist that's actually gonna stay. So I'm just going to make sure that I'm focused on not letting any of those strands of hair get out. So then I'm gonna move to the next section. Like I said, I like to work smarter, not harder. I'm gonna put this hair up, pin this up, and then I have a back section. I know some people have a hard time retwisting their hair themselves, or they have issues because they can't see the back of their hair. But for me, it's no brainer. I feel for it. I feel for the locks and where they're at. But I'm just literally, like I said, taking retwist product, retwisting. Throughout the week, I palm roll, so that's what helps me get the uniformity of the lock. Some of them are more uniform, some of them still have to be. Now, I did start some locks later on down my journey, and if my hair keeps my face keeps looking wet, it's because my hair keeps dripping onto my face. But yeah, I pretty much started more locks throughout this journey as I grew. Like, I had more edges. 1 month I noticed, and my edges were growing back. Like, not that I lost them or anything, it's just it was extra hair around my edges, so I just started new locks where I felt like there was extra hair growing that I could actually afford to start new locks. So I just try to, you know, go with the flow of my hair, not try to make nothing up. You gotta listen to your hair, you gotta watch your patterns of your hair, and you have to treat your hair accordingly. So, are these two locks trying to grow together? Oh, I think I combined these. I did combine these. I combined two locks in the back like a couple months ago. And every time I'm retwisting my hair, I have to remember that because I'll break them apart if not. So I made them like two-headed dragons. I'm not going to turn around and show y'all, but I combined them because one of them was super thin, and I just feel like over time, instead of me running the risk of losing that lock, or it just, you know, breaking off at the root, I might as well just combine it. Y'all, I'm a different lock girl. I'm not saying I'm the only lock girl like this, but I started these locks myself this time around, and when I did, I have all different sizes, y'all. Like, not like significantly different as in, you know what I mean, sizing, but my sizes are different, and I think that's what really makes my lock journey unique, is because your girl's locks are not perfect. Like, you can literally have like a thin lock and then have like a healthier thick lock. Now, all of them are healthy, but you know what I'm saying, they all are healthy. It's just I'm saying that they're different sizes. But you know, to each his own. Everybody has their own different journeys. So yeah. But anyway, that's literally, oops, before I put that on my hair, let me go ahead and put a little bit of hair milk. Like I said, I'm just really trying to keep the hair moisturized. Especially when you're always, you know, on the go or doing something. You just kind of want to make sure your hair is being treated. Like, if I'm gonna take the time to retwist my hair today, then I'm gonna make sure that I'm not like lacking. So yeah, I know I've talked the most portion of the video so far about like actually retwisting my hair, but just to give you guys an update on like where we're at in the lock journey, in case I haven't said anything in a while, or you guys just haven't caught videos where I talked about it. Your girl is 13 months right now with the locks, which is a year and a month. I'm about to be month 14 on August 1st. I'm super excited. It's so crazy how quickly this lock journey has just taken off, this second lock journey, because if you guys heard me say before, or you knew me in the past, then you guys know that I already had locks in the past. I literally had locks for almost 3 years, and I decided to comb them out. I knew that I would go back to locks at some point in life. I just felt like at that time that I got rid of them, one of the reasons was that I really did want to go back to my natural hair. and like not my natural hair because this is natural too, but like loose natural hair. But I'm glad I returned because, you know, I've always said by like 30, I'm not like, I still have like, I'm 27, so I still have 3 years until I'm 30. But by 30, I want it to be in a more permanent style. Like I've always believed that, whether it was locks or just something, or I decided that I'm going to be wearing my natural fro, no more weaves. Like it was something, and I knew that, and I felt like as I got older, locks would be definitely the style to go return back to and actually keep for a duration of my life, whether it's just through my 30s or it's beyond. I just knew that locks would definitely be something I would go back to. So I'm glad I went back when I went back. And like I said, time is just flown by. Before you know it, January will be here and your girl will be literally a year and a half. So time is going by. But like I said, I'm just literally like gonna retwist. This is what I'll be spending the night doing. I might come back and show you guys like the end product, or I might not, but you definitely will see it at some point. I just, a lot of times too, when I'm retwisting, it's not even so much about the perfection, because I know like it still has some growth spurts to go through, but it's sometimes my hair will become so matted from free-forming that it will begin to start like two-headed dragons, which are two locks basically combining without consent. Like me, like I freeform to a point, and then I break my hair back to its sections and retwist. Some people, like I know, they freeform and they never, you know, break their hair apart. They let it grow, they let it freely form, and that's all they do. So when I reference freeform for my hair, it's just me simply telling y'all that I am letting my hair form in whichever ways it wants to until I do a retwist, because I'm always going to go back to my original like roots of how I started it. Like, so each lock I'm going to go back to. But like I said, people who actually just freeform and that's all they do not try and retwist with the parts again. They just let their hair just do its thing and keep doing its thing. I like more of an organized look though. Organized locks. Not to say that freeforming isn't nice, like actual freeforming all the way. It's just, it's not for me. I've seen people rock it and I think it looks nice, and some people, I just think with me, I look better with more uniform locks than the freeform look. So, I mean, I like the fact that this journey around, I decided to go back. Like, I went smaller locks, and I knew that I would, like, go smaller locks. But the one thing that kind of is that pet peeve by going back to, like, locks that are, by me going to locks that are smaller than my original journey, is the length and time it takes me to actually retwist my hair again. It's nothing significant, like the length, but it's still like, it takes me longer just simply because the locks are smaller. But like I said, you know, it is what it is. In the end of the day, it's pretty. And then, you know, if I take some time to sit down and actually retwist my hair, it's cool. So like right now, I have other things I could be doing and would like to be doing, but I'm not going to neglect my hair. I'm going to sit here until my hair is done, because I know how I can get. I'll get caught up in the fact that I have so many other things to do that spending so much time on one thing is just not like ideal for me. But your hair, self-care is very important. So whenever I do retwist my hair and stuff like that, I try not to like rush through. Obviously I want to retwist as quickly as possible, but I try my hardest not to just, you know, half do things because it's going to look half done. So like I said, in these months leading up to this month and even now, my biggest focal point when I retwist is not so much about the perfection of the retwist, but more so about the separation and the neatness of parts. As time goes on, it will begin to look more uniform, more neat, you know, and things like that. I do want to focus on neatness, but it's not the number one focus when I'm doing my retwist. So I'm not going to sit here and act like it is. I think the key, at one point I used to feel like my hair was not holding the product well enough when my hair was wet. But the truth is, I feel like the key to a really good retwist is moisturized hair. So if you're doing your retwist on a freshly washed hair, and you're adding all your products then and there, you might feel like, oh, my hair feels too slippery, or oh, my hair, like it's not gonna hold. But sis, when that hair dries, it's gonna look really good. Because for me, it would start to look like some of my roots, especially in the past, would be too curly. Like the roots would feel like they weren't holding the products as good. But every time it would dry, it would look so good. So, and then it's easier to get through your hair when your hair is not dry. You know what I mean? Like if your hair is dry and you're trying to separate hair and all of that, sis, you'll be breaking your hair. Now mind you, like something like this, I'm gonna break that hair because I want to add more hair to this lock. But otherwise, when you're not trying to add hair to another lock, you do want to be careful not to be trying to retwist your hair on dry hair. Because, honey, you'll be literally patches. We'll call you patches with all those different patches. So I'm just going to take this hair and I'm actually going to just wrap this around the lock. And as I palm roll through over time and stuff like that, it'll just become uniform and get in with the other lock. And that's that. That's on period. That's on period. Somebody told me before that like my hair was too nice for locks, and I felt so offended. Like, is that something to be offended about, y'all? Because I definitely felt offended. Told me my hair was too good for locks, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, locks is a part of my culture. Like, I'm a black woman. Like, if you want to compliment my, if you wanted to compliment my loose, natural, curly hair, compliment it. But do not compliment it with disrespect. You know what I mean? Because at that point, it's not, I'm not receiving it as a compliment at all. I'm actually receiving it as disrespect to my culture by you saying your hair is too good to be locked. Like, what does that mean? What is that even supposed to mean? Like, y'all, we got to start calling people out on the disrespect. Like, don't be taking compliments because you feel like, no. Don't be taking compliments because you like, well, at least he's saying my hair nice. No. Because I'm quick. So what was the disrespectful? What you mean? Why you had to disrespect the culture by trying to compliment? Like, just disrespectful. Didn't like it. But, yeah, y'all, it looked like your girl I'm about to turn on some music. I'm not going to turn on the music now just because your girl's not trying to get no YouTube copyright issues or anything like that. But I'm going to retwist these last 3 with y'all on camera. I might come back to show y'all. I might not even come back, though, for real. I just wanted to show y'all, like, what I'm doing and how I retwist. I might not even come back, but I might just to show y'all. Look how long this lock is. Y'all see that? Because I'm going to let this air dry for a while, and then right before I take the clips off. I used to sleep with my clips overnight on my first lock journey years ago, but sometimes they give you a headache. Like, you know, you got clips sticking you in your head while you're trying to sleep, and it could be a headache, but I'm going to keep them on all the way, probably closer to me going to sleep. If I take them out and my hair is still a little, you know, damp, then I'm going to definitely blow dry my roots because I don't want my roots to unravel because they're just not, you know, dry enough. But let me take one of these out. And by the way, that Polo G Martin and Gina was popping. I don't know, needed to hear that. Like, that was popping. He came through on that. But anyway. That's that, period. Okay, so y'all see that? How them retwists just be, do y'all see the length? I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm double clipping for safety. Nobody got time for locks to be looking or missing from lock groups because I didn't. So I'm gonna just get on out of here in the video, but that was me doing my retwist. I'll upload these videos tonight. Hopefully, you know, I might come back with just a quick little footage just to show y'all the finished retwist. And then like the finished clipping. Then I might also come back just to show y'all what it looked like after I blow dry, so I can keep progress on where my hair is. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for tuning in. What's up, YouTube? So this is basically the finished product. I know you guys were probably waiting to see my blow dried state. I'm not going to I keep saying that I don't think that I'm gonna come back on the videos, but every time I, you know, think about it, I think I might. If I remember, I'll come back and I'll show you guys what my hair actually looks like after the clips come out. But my whole head is clipped. My whole head is retwisted. I did shed a little bit. I didn't shed very much. I mean, I have just random pieces of hair around, but I'm gonna show you guys really what the shed was. It wasn't a lot at all. It really wasn't. There's a few little stragglies just around, but I'm going to show you guys what a month of shedding basically looked like, which was basically nothing, y'all. And this was like wrapped around my finger as I kept retwisting. Do y'all see how small that is? So that's why it's important to keep your hair moisturized. It's important to, even if you're not going to retwist often, like if you're going to be wetting it or tying it up at night, it's really important to just make sure you are giving attention to your hair. Just look how small that is. Some of y'all probably experience that much shedding on one piece of like section of hair or like one strand of hair. So that's pretty good for my whole head considering how thick my hair is. But yeah, like my scalp feels 1,000 times better that my hair has been washed, and with it being retwisted, I just know that your girl is about to be hyped because now my roots can breathe. And that leaves me with less to do for the week. I know my cycle is scheduled to come like within the next few days, so I think it was really good that I went ahead and retwisted my hair, because I know when the time comes, I'm not going to want to retwist. I'm not going to want to wash it. I'm not going to want to do anything because I probably will be like, you know, just not feeling good. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to wipe my face off again. I know I did my face wash routine already, but just because I've been dealing with products and I'm working on skincare, I'm going to have to make sure that, you know, like I'm not getting bumps from oil, like oily products or anything. Just any of my products I use. I only used Hair Milk by Mielle. I used that, and then I used my Murray's Loc. Let me see. Loc Lock Gel. This is so lightweight and water-based. So that was perfect. I've been using it, like I said. I used it in my first lock journey back then, and I still use it now. So heavily water-based, so that's a good thing. I'll re-moisturize my face in a little bit. Once I take the clips off and blow dry, I'll re-moisturize my face again. I'll probably wipe my face again just to make sure there's no product on my face. Then I'll go ahead and put the serum on again. So I think I'll just come back and show you guys after the clips are taken out. I'm probably not going to do the process of blow drying or anything like that in camera. I might not even blow dry it, depending on how much later I stay up and how dry my hair is. But just for the safety of it, I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm not going to touch it with any blow dryers. But if I need to, because it's still a little moist at the roots, before I take these out, I will. But yeah, this is how long my hair looks with the clips. So I know I got a little bit of hang time when they come off. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Okay, y'all. So since I'm going to be up like super late tonight, I decided to just come on here and let you guys know that I'm not going to actually show you guys my hair after I take out the clips. It's just going to be too much. I'm ready to post the video already. So if you guys want to see what my hair turns out like, then you probably want to catch a video tomorrow or maybe later tonight. Maybe my hair will be out of the clips. I don't know. But all I wanted this video really to show was me actually retwisting my hair and you guys seeing the final clip product. So I'll see you on the next video.
It's only 11 something.